I don't need to swing to tell you that golf has a memory problem. Here's a man who made 803 career starts on the PGA Tour. He won a major championship. He earned over $9 million. Yet most golf fans can't even tell you his name. How can someone break golf's most grueling record, win a major, and still fade into the background? Meet Mark Brooks, the most underrated golfer in history. Picture this scene. It's August 1996 at Valhalla Golf Club in Kentucky. Mark Brooks stands on the 18th tee in a sudden death playoff. He's 2 shots behind going into the final round. Now he's tied with local favorite Kenny Perry. The crowd wants Perry to win. Brooks takes his driver and sends it right down the middle. His 3-wood finds the green. 2 putts later, he's a major champion. This would be the last sudden death playoff in PGA Championship history. But that's not the story. The story is Brooks himself. This moment didn't come from nowhere. 4 years earlier, Brooks had crashed and burned at the 1992 U.S. Open. He was 1 shot off the lead going into the final round at Pebble Beach. Then he shot 84. That collapse taught him everything about pressure. It taught him to focus 1 shot at a time. By 1996, he had learned to compartmentalize. He had learned to stay present. The mental game that failed him in 1992 saved him at Valhalla. But let's rewind to the beginning. Mark Brooks was born in Fort Worth, Texas. He turned professional in 1983 after a stellar college career at the University of Texas. He was a 3-time All-American. From day one, Brooks was different. He wasn't flashy. He didn't have a nickname. He wasn't the kind of player who aimed at targets and swung like hell. Instead, he was precise. He was focused. He was what golf people call a grinder. Being a grinder means something specific in golf. It means you earn everything through consistent execution. It means you don't rely on natural talent alone. You work for every shot. You work for every cut. You work for every dollar. Brooks embodied this mentality from his first tournament. While other players chased headlines, Brooks chased fairways and greens. His early years weren't easy. Brooks had to navigate PGA Tour qualifying school multiple times in the 1980s just to keep his tour card. This is golf's version of job interviews. Fail and you're unemployed. Brooks never failed completely, but he lived on the edge. He was fighting for relevance, not stardom. There's another layer to Brooks that few people know. Before age 29, he lived a different life. He was what he calls a party boy. He struggled with alcohol. In his teenage years, he battled drug addiction. These struggles got so bad that his wife and daughter moved away from him. This personal crisis could have ended his career. Instead, it became his foundation. After his 1992 U.S. Open collapse, Brooks made a choice. He stopped drinking completely. He changed his entire approach to life and golf. This transformation didn't happen overnight. But by 1996, he was a different person. The party boy had become a focused professional. The player who collapsed under pressure had learned to thrive in it. The 1996 season was Brooks' masterpiece. He didn't just win the PGA Championship, he won 3 times that year. First came the Bob Hope Chrysler Classic in January, then the Shell Houston Open in May. Finally, the PGA Championship in August. 3 wins in 1 year. It was his peak moment in professional golf. At Valhalla, Brooks showed everything he had learned. He led the field in putting with only 104 putts for the week. He tied for 21st in driving accuracy. This wasn't power golf or miracle shots. This was precision golf. This was artistry. While Perry's tee shot in the playoff found the rough, Brooks split the fairway. While Perry couldn't reach the green in 4, Brooks too putted for birdie. Steady beat spectacular. That major victory put Brooks in a very small group, as he would later say. Only a handful of players ever win majors. But somehow this achievement didn't launch him to stardom. The reasons are complex but clear. First, Brooks played in the wrong era for quiet achievers. The mid to late 1990s belonged to Tiger Woods. This was golf's transformation into a global phenomenon. Media attention concentrated on a select few players. Even major champions like Brooks struggled to capture significant mindshare. The spotlight went to Tiger, Phil Mickelson, Ernie Els, and other charismatic stars. Second, Brooks never pursued fame actively. He focused on the game itself. He respected golf's traditions. He believed in what he called the artistry of shot making. Players who could move the ball around. Players who understood spin and control. This philosophy stood against the modern power game, but it didn't create headlines. Third, Brooks had one major championship, not multiple. The public reserves household name status for players with extensive major records. Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, Phil Mickelson. These names come with multiple majors. Brooks's single major, while significant, placed him in a different category of recognition. But Brooks's true achievement wasn't just the major, it was longevity. From May 1983 to January 2018, Brooks made 803 starts on the PGA Tour. This is the all-time record. No one else has done this. Jay Haas is second with 798 starts. The gap seems small, but every start matters. Every start means qualifying. Every start means staying healthy. Every start means staying competitive. To understand 803 starts, you need to understand what it takes. Brooks made the cut in 430 of those starts. That's a 53% success rate over 35 years. Most weeks he earned money. Most weeks he played the weekend. This consistency is remarkable in professional golf. Brooks didn't just play the main tour. He made 193 starts on the PGA Tour Champions. He made 28 starts on the Korn Ferry Tour. His total participation under the PGA Tour umbrella exceeded 1,000 events. This level of sustained participation is unprecedented. It speaks to extraordinary dedication and physical durability. The 803 starts record represents more than numbers. It represents a mindset. Brooks prioritized consistent performance over explosive dominance. He prioritized earning a living through playing over chasing celebrity. This workmanlike approach earned respect within golf, but didn't capture public imagination. Beyond his playing career, Brooks accumulated 7 PGA Tour victories total. His other wins came at the 1988 Canon Sammy Davis Jr. Greater Hartford Open, the 1991 Kmart Greater Greensboro Open, the 1991 Greater Milwaukee Open, and the 1994 Kemper Open. Several of these wins came in playoffs, showing his clutch ability wasn't limited to majors. Brooks also contended regularly in big events. He finished second at the 2001 U.S. Open. He tied for third at the 1995 British Open. He tied for fifth at the 1996 British Open. These near misses showed consistent high-level play, but may have hurt his perceived clutch factor. Public narratives focus on winners, not runners-up. His highest world ranking was 18th in November 1996, right after his major win. This ranking reflects elite but not dominant status. Brooks was always very good, sometimes great, but never the clear best player in the world. After retiring from competitive play, Brooks stayed connected to golf. He became a partner in the golf course design firm, Not Lynn Brooks House. His first major project, Southern Oaks Golf Club, opened in 1999 to critical acclaim. He serves as an on-course analyst for Fox Sports U.S. Open coverage since 2015. He co-hosts a radio show. He co-founded 803 Golf, a teaching platform that leverages his PGA Tour starts record. These roles keep Brooks in golf but away from mainstream attention. Course design, television analysis, and teaching don't generate pop culture fame. They serve the golf community without creating celebrity. This perfectly matches Brooks's personality and values. The Mark Brooks story offers a different model of golf success. Not every champion needs to be a household name. Not every record holder needs constant media attention. Brooks achieved greatness through grit and long-term dedication. He overcame personal struggles. He learned from failure. He built a career on consistency rather than flash. Brooks represents a segment of professional golfers whose careers are defined by sustained effort and quiet achievement. He's recognized as a legend within the professional game. He's a rare combination of exceptional talent as both player and teacher. He's a member of the Texas Golf Hall of Fame. These honors matter more than public recognition. His career offers lessons for aspiring golfers. Perseverance matters more than natural charisma. Quiet professionalism can lead to major championships. Long-term dedication creates its own form of greatness. Not all significant achievements receive equal public adoration. True excellence often comes through persistent commitment to craft. Mark Brooks made 803 starts, won 7 times, captured a major, and earned over $9 million. He did this while battling personal demons, learning from failure, and staying true to golf's traditions. He may not be a household name, but he's something better. He's a champion who proved that steady beats spectacular. He's the most underrated golfer in history, and his record speaks for itself.